I said online, I don't have a plan or a lecture or anything, so let's just play. Use the mics a lot. And, we'll play some we're gonna put the harm and harmonica. No, but I can do some of that though.
That's good, because usually we put the ick in harmonica.
We put the harm.
That's at the hoedown. They get the hoedown.
But listen, along those lines, Dave, yeah, like I play a little bit of piano and know the chord stuff.
I saw that.
That's what helps my harp playing. That's why I'm always harping on you guys, just to get this down. Remember all the stuff we were just talking about, Kurt? Anytime you guys have a question about anything, just interrupt. Right? But to get this down, just get this stuff in your pocket. And then the really hard one, right? That half bend, they call it. Just to have those, just to work those until they're like yours, you know. And the reason why is we were talking about chords, chord tones. Like if you take these, does everybody know what a chord is? Does anybody play chordal instruments? You got your hands on a guitar or a harp or a piano or something? Yeah, then it just so helps you playing, you know. But like when you watch the Three Stooges and they come around the corner and they go hello, 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 that's a chord. There's three notes that sound good that harmonize together, but that's a chord. And it's also the same as the first three I was just playing. There they are. So that's what I'm about, making all those connections and hearing, you know, hearing. I wouldn't spend too much time with tablature and the numbers and the arrows and stuff. I've spent zero with it myself. So I wanted to be able to talk to other players, not just other harp players. But there's that three, we all can hear these things already, like there's the chord, basic triad. That's when the Three Stooges come around the corner and their little heads one after another go hello, hello, hello. If you keep going with that, you know, if you keep going with that, ba, 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 all the way out, you got I Feel Good. Boom, boom, dum, 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 dum. That's just a ninth chord, broken though, not played. If you play all those notes at the same time, they can work together. If you break them, starts sounding great, right? So so you have that walking bass line down. And there's variations on it. There's lots of ways to do it, but just those are the chord tones. Those are. That's what all the people on the other instruments are doing that some people on the harmonicas are into and some aren't, you know. But it's not about one or the other. It's about both. Playing your licks, feeling it, and, you know, using the brain stuff also. What was that song you guys just did? Because it was really pretty. Easy. Who is that? Where'd that come from?
Big Walter.
Walter Horton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Big Walter Horton.
Were you in G?
We were in E.
In E?
It's the melody from...
It's from something.
Since I lost my baby, I almost lost my mind.
Right.
Whatever that is.
Because that's what those guys were doing, you know, they were all taken from other little forms. You know what I did learn, and Whit, you'll correct me if I'm wrong or not. You know what I just learned the other day? All that great Luther Tucker, frenetic, crazy way that Luther Tucker would fill the songs, like I'm blue and lonesome as a man could be. That nervous, that he's into flamenco music.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was into flamenco music. He'd be in his hotel room after.
Coochie.
Trying to learn all that stuff, but he let it come into his playing.
Yeah, I didn't
You
know.
like that?
Yeah.
Huh?
So easy. Can we do a little bit more of that? Because I'm going to try to put in E. I'm going to try to put in those tones. I've never done it. I was just hearing it. And it sounds like some other R&B thing. It's like since left me, baby, my life. Right.
I don't know the title, but it's that.
But I'll try to work in those chord tones, they call them, notes that are in the chord, because I can hear it. Well, you know, I'll just try to work them in. You can see where you can hear it. So we'll just get right into it, okay? 1, 2, 3. one sounded really good because it's a theme, and everybody that soloed was reaching for the theme, the melody, you know? Otherwise it starts all sounding like licks. Then what does it do? The song So Walter is doing kind of stuff like that, right? You're so cool. Now check out the 5-chord note. You hear those notes on the 5 chord? You guys know when we're on the 5 chord? There's the 1 chord. This is all the 1 chord. Here's the 4. Now here's the 5. This is the tough harmonica one. So if we can get a little more organized with those chord tones, you can have a lot more music happening. I was watching Big Walter the other night on YouTube, and he played their volume was so low on a lot of things. He played so light, and that's where we kind of get lost these days sometimes. But he was really getting his sound down. It's a great tune for harmonica. You hear it? You hear it right there? Like when Sonny Boy goes. I used to call it the Sonny Boy note, that really hard bend to do. Right here. Really hard note on harmonica, but all it is one of those notes in the 5 chord, you know. So to have them is a good thing. Mike! Okay, stop! Or we can take the same thing along the same lines, that same figure, and just pick it up, and you got a whole other song. And this one, even some of the vocals are the same notes. Are there any questions at all about anything? About anything at all? Nothing? Is any of this making sense? So I'm just trying to think in like groups of notes sometime. In addition, it's not one or the other, it's both, you know. But in addition to all the wailing we're doing and exploring, you can come back and like start thinking in groups of notes, you know, instead of just know this, you know, and then you're grouping things together. Like when we were listening to Whit, he played that one lick, and it was right up those. It was those notes, but he came up with it in a way, you know. And I was like telling you, it starts sounding like magic, and you turn around and there's all these platters of free drinks coming up to the stage. But
Hey Mitch, can you do
the
those 5 drop or the 5 bends, 5 chord bends? Can you do those up on the upper end too?
You mean finding those notes in the 5 chord? I don't know that they're. Those aren't really. up in the middle and high register, and mostly just trying to let my ear find a way through, you know. Like, can we get a little more of the same song? And check out if you can, because this note, this harp has a different note in it. The same song. Did you hear that? The five chord's hard to find in second position. You got to kind of make it. You guys little Walter freaks, you know that one he does? Better listen to me, tell me what, baby, I don't play. The beginning of that song, the little intro, that's all he's doing. He's playing through the 5 chord, those same notes we were talking about. The song's from the 5. But he's just handling those notes right at the beginning. He goes something like. You hear those first 3 notes he hits? Now, if you just take that apart, it's just the notes of the 5 chord. That's all it is. We got to go through a lot to get it, but it's really valuable once you do. Like if I'm on a gig, like if we were just doing a gig for you tonight, something I could do is just go in E, guys, and I'll take it from the 5, and I'll go. Sounds really good, doesn't it? Yeah, and those are just outlining all those 3 chords. Oops. Hear the pattern though? Hear how they're just all related? Just going to different places. Yeah, so groups of notes and chord tones. And that's what to reach for. Like relaxing. What key do you do relaxing in? E? Let's try a little bit more of that, because he really uses those big Walter on that.
Same key?
So
yeah, relaxing with it. Do you guys do it with a quick 4? Yeah, with a quick 4.
Question.
And
you switched harps at one point. Is that a different tuning you switched?
Yeah, it's really cool. Nobody knows about it. It's called country tuning.
I've heard of country tuning, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, don't tell them. It lets you in, it gives you, instead of, that's a 7th chord, they call it. And it'll give you major 7, it's called. KRLA Top 40.
Yeah.
Lets you know all those kind of, it's a whole other song, yeah.
Do that again, man. One more time you did.
Yeah, did you hear that? So like if you want to do,
very minor.
if you want to do, yeah, it's called country tuning, and they've always had it. Special 20 makes it.
Yeah.
You gotta check it out. Have you played one of these?
I don't know, but that's not like the melody maker or anything like
No,
No.
It's it's 1/2 step difference.
that.
Yeah.
Like
It's this note. It's this
Is it
note.
the 5 hole that's
It's-
half step off or something?
There's the note. But if you were gonna do like, they got some crazy disco women, and I'm gonna get me one, it lets you in. You can't do that with this harp. You get all screwed up. But it'll let you in. It'll go. Yeah, if we listen again, it's the same 3 notes. It just gives you those same 3 notes of the 5 harp. They're the same 3 notes. They're an octave apart.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, country tune. Yeah, it's just that one difference, and you can bend down to it and get the minor 7 they call it. So there it is. Do you guys know how to play the song to the 2 to the 3 to the those kind of changes? Check out what you can do with it. Just a medium song like that. Yeah, we go 1, 2, 3. Like Stormy Monday Blues, like a. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. So Dave, here's some more country. Here's a place where it'll let you in. This country tune thing. 1, 2, 3. It's just through those chords, so. There was the note. So here that changed everything?
One more question about
That one little half step, because it made it a major 7 chord, not a blues chord anymore.
So that's only available in special 20?
No,
Yeah,
no.
they just make it special 20, and they've been making it forever.
Interesting.
Those Nashville boys must.
I don't know. Yeah, and any of like the Zydeco songs, the songs that go one, one, ba-dum, down to the 5, and bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, and then they stay on the 5. And bum, ba-dum. Can we do something like that? It really lets you into this song. Here it lets you into the 5 chord, yeah. That song was no 4 chord, just 1 and 5. So, yeah, the country tune. Not many people know about him. You know Jumpin' Johnny and Johnny Sansone in New Orleans? Do you know him? He's a good player. He's been around for a long time. But I would try to tell people about this, you know. But he was the last one I tried to tell. He played it a little bit and went, oh, I don't know, it sounds kind of happy.
It is very moody. It's a nice moody.
You get fired from a blues man for playing a major 7 chord
Yes.
guitar player.
I know, man.
Hey! Don't do that!
I know. You know what, another thing I'd like to do is I hear you guys, what key do you do coming home there?
Coming home, baby.
Let's do that, because have you ever heard the other chords to this song, Arthur?
Yeah.
So like that 3rd position. G. Yeah.
What key? Right.
G minor.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we did that for a while, but then we dropped it because it was freaking everybody out.
Yeah? See, I like to, when
That was how Joe played it, so.
because I like to go like, I like to go see the same place where Charlie would have went. I like to go see the source and see where the song is coming from.
So, Mitch, I just looked it up. And to answer
No,
Dave's
tornado,
question,
yeah.
to answer Dave's question, the melody maker, the Lee Oscar melody maker is a country tuning.
Okay, all right. So it's called a melody maker. I don't know how long the tuning's been around, but a while, I think.
Quite a while, man. 10 years, maybe 15.
Yeah?
Yeah, because he's.
I saw that Lee Oscar one about
He's been fiddling around with trying to sell it because he plays these things.
Uh-huh.
What have you. So, it's just
They're really useful. And it lets you into. They're simple. I was learning a couple little simple jazz standard heads, and there's a key change they go to a lot of times, and it lets you in. All of a sudden, you're like in 3rd position, and it's working.
It actually works.
A lot of those standards, like if the song, like I remember a lot of them being in E flat, but if the song's in E flat, when they go to the B section, they're kind of messing around the key of G minor. It really lets you into all those tunes. But anyway, yeah, country tune. Yeah.
Cool.
The
It
fun.
sounds really good, man.
It does.
So you guys tried coming home with the changes and you don't like it?
Can we?
See, I would urge going for it on these songs where there is a couple other chords, you know, using them. Like, did you ever do the turnaround like he's like Al does it?
Why don't you go ahead and do it?
Yeah, and can we do it? Can we do it in any key? See, I like.